Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Back in Houston again. So, I want to give a shout out to the Cougs. They tore them boys up yesterday. Almost winning by almost like 40 points. It's ridiculous. Way to go. Way to hold down the Houston. Way to hold down that number one spot. Way to keep moving. That's what I'm talking about, baby. So then, I'm start off with Houston news and I'm going to go to federal news because it kind of all ties together. Today's video, no tears. I don't want to hear no tears. I don't want to see no tears. I don't want to see nobody crying during this moment. None of that. Let me tell you why. When you vote for people against your interest, that's exactly what you get. When all those farmers was talking about we're farmers and we're gonna do and we have to vote for who we believe that's gonna help us out. Well, let me tell you who helped you out. It damn sure wasn't Donald Trump. Damn sure wasn't Donald Trump. I'll tell you that. You took out all those great loans and now you're looking to see how they're going to subsidize you for that income. I don't want to hear no tears from that. Then I want to go to Houston, where you see you voted for a mayor who doesn't align with your interest. Now he's selling off parts of Houston like we are at an auction show house. Everybody got a little flag. Everybody taking their numbers up. He just selling off different parts like we're made out of scraps. I'm hearing, got to keep your ear to the streets, y'all. Remember, I told you I was going to start with Houston news. Just because I went Trump first doesn't mean Houston didn't come first, right? So I'm hearing that Houston is thinking about selling off its libraries. Privatizing the library. What developing city does that? That you wouldn't own your own library. So it's not going to say Houston Library no more. It's gonna be like ABC Library, 1, 2, 3 Library. The craziness of it all, right? All because of the downfall he created, the sham he created, the plan he did not have. You know what? I'll give you one better. What I will tell you is that this was all planned out and it's happened exactly the way he thought it was going to happen. I ain't going to call him stupid no more. What I'm going to say is that he didn't believe you were intelligent enough to capture the moment. He did all this knowing that you could not stop him, knowing that you would not succeed in him tearing the whole city down. Ain't that crazy? How pure evil is that? How pure evil is that? That he would do a completely, irregardless of what we thought as Houstonians, that he would do that to Houston. And then on the same time, I love Houston so bad. There's nothing I ever wanted but to be mayor of Houston. Bankrupt the city in your first term and your only term, good sir, because it's your only term. You won't make it after this. This debacle, this sham, this buffoonery. This will be the last term you have. But look how much damage you have created in just not even 2 years at this thing yet. Not even 2 years at this thing. So I don't want to see no tears. I don't want to see no tears. I don't want to see no tears when he swallows up Metro Police. Every mayor has talked about it. Don't get me wrong. Every mayor has talked about it. But he's the actual one that's going to get it done. He's going to swallow up Metro Police so he can get a bigger budget for, guess what? You know what that department's called? Do you want to know what that department's called? Law Enforcement and public safety. What's on the federal term of that? How do you normally get defense? Oh, what? So you would heighten the defense budget to mess over everybody else within the city, just so you can say you're the number one defense city in America. But we laid off 3,000 people to get it done. We gave the fire department $2 million. We're going to give another lawsuit that God knows what this lawsuit about, but he's ready to settle it. He wants to settle it. He don't believe that Houston could win it. Give another $100 million to another entity when we're already down $200 million to make it I'm hearing the realm about $312 million in the hole that has to be filled. Have to be zero budget this year. Don't know how you get it done. He's smarter than the rest of us. I'll tell you that. This Mr. John Whitmire, we thank you and we praise you as much as we can. Good sir. That you are the best thing the world ever created. To come up with this sham, this buffoonery, and the devastation that you're going to put on Houston. You are the best we ever could have done. Thank you so much, good sir. So then we have some news coming from the federal government that Canada is not happy with us. Canada not happy. I know a lot of you ain't really political and all this other stuff. Y'all sat on the couch because other mofos told you that your vote don't count and all this other good stuff. Okay. See what your count don't get you now. See what your vote sitting on the couch, what it cost you now. So Canada says we're going to turn off the lights of the northern states of America. Now, as a political science major, I am shocked. I am amazed. This is puzzling unto me. This happens. I didn't even know Canada owned some of the lights in the northern countries, in the northern states, I'm sorry. Did anybody know that was happening? Well, I guess you don't know. When you have an ally to the north and an ally to the south, you don't know what you're really sharing. Now, are you? That I'm hearing on the ground from people in Chicago, people from Michigan are thinking about coming to Texas. As Houston is going through a strain, we're going to have people come from the north to the south. People would do that. See what one vote costs you? You see what 2 votes cost you? You see what 3 votes cost you? A person that does not remember who your allies are because he ain't got no friends. Because he ain't got no friends. His wife don't like him be hit that hand every time he try to touch her. Get back. I want to touch you. I want to touch you. Your Einstein genius of a wife don't even want to touch you. Now that's crazy. That is crazy. I want you to look up Einstein visas and see what I'm talking about. Laugh at that. Laugh at that. I want you to go back. Do your own research. I ain't going to put it up for you. I ain't going to tell you what it is. None of that. I want you to look it up. Then, for you to get rid of all the immigrants. All the immigrants. Like your wives ain't immigrants. That's crazy. Look that up. Look that up. Republicans, stop believing what people tell you. Stop believing what people tell you. Look some stuff up. The reason he gets away, the reason he wants to delete the education system, because you people don't read well. IQ level down, tanking, because you don't read. It's crazy how you don't read. The draft dodger. The person we still don't even know who got a real education or not. That's crazy. Now he would call the black man, Barack Hussein Obama, into question. And we don't even know what kind of education he got. The one that called Kamala Harris, not black. But we don't know what you are. Do we want to say first generation American? Does that ring a bell to all you Republicans out there? He's a first generation American. Does it surprise you that some of your family's been longer than his family, been in America, and you think he loves America? That's crazy. That's crazy for you. The ones who follow Elon Musk with the saluting, I can't do it because it hurts too bad to do it. And he did it so forcefully with that face. With the face and everything. But you don't realize that he's not American? That he was not born here? I'm talking about Elon Musk now. Trump was born here. He's just first generation American. But Elon Musk wasn't even born in America. Oh, did you know that? He's not American? And you're going to let him in the White House and you clap and applaud while he gets rid of your fellow Americans? And then you want to call yourself a patriot. Ooh, hurts the heart. Is that what he was doing when he was giving away the heart? Was that what you were feeling? You felt his pain? You felt the salute pain when he was saluting, the Roman salute? That's what you want to call it. But he's not American. I don't know how the hell you're Roman. You ain't Roman. But you can do the Roman salute. Get that BS out of here. I just want to leave y'all with that tip. Watch who you vote for. And all those tears that you've been crying all on the internet, don't move nobody. And just because you don't feel the pain right now, don't get on all this internet, on all these social medias, and tell nobody that you're doing better than everybody else. You ain't got to chase no bag, boo-boo. You got to live your own life. Every day I walk up into this company and they tell me to chase $1, and guess what I tell them? I don't do it for the dollar. That don't motivate me. It might motivate you to wake up every morning and chase $1, but it don't motivate me. I work for the people. Now, is it different programs and opportunities that I could give to them? Sure. But do I try to give them the best product that I have? Yes, I do. Because it ain't about $1 for me. I live very comfortably. I don't need no more money. But what I won't do is I won't mess over nobody to get it. And that's what's wrong with America today. We don't have no morals no more. We don't have no standards no more. We're not trying to be number one anymore. I saw a study yesterday that says when it comes to the most happiest countries, America don't even crack the top 5. Because we're too busy trying to chase $1 and we're not living happy. You don't live happy. That's why your divorce rate is higher than any other country. Your happiness is lower than any other country because you're too busy trying to chase the American dream that has not been here since probably the 60s. They have lied to you trying to chase $1 that does not exist, and we put pride on every dollar that we make. Ain't that crazy that they would mess over you like that? Put that carrot in front of your face and you dangling it. You trying to get to it and ain't there. It ain't there. That's your problem. Stop letting people dictate what you do. Do what you do for you and nobody else. You don't have nothing else to prove to nobody else. And I damn sure don't have to live better than my neighbor. I do what I do for me. Start doing that for you. Life will be better. Live your American dream. Don't live nobody else's American dream. Don't chase a dollar when you don't have that to do. Live your own life. Them tears, stocks is crashing. Lost probably about the last time I looked at it, it was down 300 points yesterday. Damn near. Probably gonna be down another 300 points again today. Fed's lowest interest rate. I mean, it's not gonna lower the interest rate. It's gonna keep it steady. See what I'm saying? Stop chasing things that's not in your control. But make sure you know what you're doing when other people tell you it's the best thing for you to do. Question people. Getting rid of the education system, what does that do for you? The money ain't disappeared. The money is just moving to another bank account. That's like you moving from your primary banking, your primary checking account to your savings account. All you did was move the money. That don't save you no money. Think about it. Just think. Think. What he's telling you doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. For Elon Musk to get on TV, tell you he's saving money. Well, the first thing, if he wanted to save money, well, guess what? He would cut his own money first. He gets subsidized payments from America in the tunes of billions of dollars. Why don't you cut your grant money first? Remember, we already had a video about you go first. If that's how you felt, cut your funding first. Worth billions of dollars. Cut your funds first. So everybody that get on the video and they cry, the farmers, we feel sad for the farmers. We feel bad for the immigrants. Well, you voted for this. Now I want you to clean it up. I want you to clean it up for my people in Ohio with their guns and stuff. I don't promote no violence. I don't want to see no violence. But the black people that's got the arms, the African Americans that got their arms up, you did that out of the necessity that you don't believe America will save you. Your police department would save you. Did you hear Donald Trump say anything about that? He didn't disown them. He didn't say, hey, don't do that anymore. I love black people so much. How dare you talk to black people like that? How dare you call them the N-word like that? How dare you go out there with the salute, the Roman salute? I said, since it's Roman, I guess now. Everybody gets to say it's Roman, I guess. What happens when you live in a twisted America? Things don't make sense to you. Things are upside down world. Then, did you hear on the news how right after the so-called Nazis went out there with the Nazi salute, that they went out there and the KKK was next and handing out flyers like they was recruiting? And guess what the police chief say? Nobody was unharmed. Now you get two racist, radical groups in your city in 2 days and nobody got harmed? And you praise that like that was an achievement? I think not, good sir. I think not. I think you're not doing your job. And I think people need to vote your ass out too.